Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm Roy Potter, and today is the 24th of August 2019, and I'm in Midvale, Utah at Overstock headquarters. And one of the reasons why I decided to come out here today is because I saw Black Conservative Patriot, that's BCP, Black Conservative Patriot on YouTube, who on his way home, I think he was coming back from New York or somewhere, stopped here in Salt Lake to do a story and try to do a live stream. He had a difficult time getting a connection. At any rate, and then he headed on to California. If I had known he was going to be here, I would have made arrangements to meet up with him. But I suggest that all of you support his channel, go and subscribe. That's Black Conservative Patriot. I wanted to get that out of the way. And then I just wanted to talk about Overstock here. First of all, I want everybody to understand that Overstock's a great company. It really is, and I want to give it kudos for the way that it's conducted itself over the years and how efficient it is, and it's just a great company. Mr. Byrne, I don't really know, but I've heard a lot of good things about him from people. I know people who work for Overstock, and they say very good things about him, so I just wanted to bring that up. Now, as you all know, he was approached by the FBI to spy what basically he came to find out. And when he did, he came public about it. He tried to fix things. They came to try to get him to spy on the Trump campaign and to implicate Maria Butina, a Russian national who was just merely here in the U.S. trying to find out about how to work Second Amendment type rights for Russians. I don't believe she's a spy. I never have. I think as so many people in this entire thing that are corrupt, IC and particularly the FBI has done, they have falsely accused her and set her up, and she needs to be released. But be that as it may, I don't want to rehash the entire story. Go listen to BCP or anybody else who has been talking about this. I don't want to get into the particulars. You all should know that the FBI used Byrne to get to Maria Butina to try to tie her into the Trump campaign with Russians. And Mr. Byrne finally realized that this was all a setup and wrong after some of the testimony started coming out, and he was brave enough to go to the right people and to start talking about it. But in the event here of what happened, I'm sure he's been threatened. I'm sure he feels intimidated now. He's actually resigned from Overstock, which is the right thing to do. And I just want to thank him for what he did to come out. Now, he probably did this because he's trying to protect himself, but there's nothing wrong with that. But my point is that the IC will use anybody to do their corrupt things anymore. You know, the Chinese, all their companies are really fronts for the Chinese government, Chinese military. And while that's not exactly the case in the U.S., you can see how it can be used against us as well. So, Mr. Byrne, I don't know if you'll see this, but I do want to recommend something to you. I'm glad that you came out, but you need to do more. Going to the witness protection program, I'm sure you've not decided to do that because you're not really safe there under the circumstances, as the situation with Epstein has proven and others. Relying on your own security, good, but I still think you have a problem. And what I'm going to suggest you do is to spill all the beans, spill all of them. You're not under any requirement to keep quiet. So I would spill everything. That's your best protection at this point, a lot more than you have. So that would be my suggestion to you. Look at it this way. It's like you've stepped on a landmine. There's these types of landmines that if you step on and then you take your foot off, it shoots the projectile very short, up to about head high, and then blows up. What you need to do is make sure that you step off that mine, but you have to have somebody there to help you do it. And I think the best way to do that, to hold that mechanism, trigger mechanism down, is to just open up and just spill your guts completely. Okay, that's all I really have for you today. Other than that, when BCP was here, he had a hard time uploading the live stream, and that figures. There's a lot of security around here. I tried to get closer to the building, and they were right on me, both marked and unmarked vehicles. And I don't blame them. I want you to understand they're probably very concerned right now about their safety, their security, and I wholeheartedly agree. But it just shows you how serious this is. Okay. All right, well, that's all I have for you, just a real quick explanation. You can see the Wasatch Mountains there in the background. That's to the east. You're looking from the west to the east. And the round circular building there with the flag in front of it is Overstock. Now, the smokestack that you see over there is an old smokestack here in Midvale from a place that used to fire up coal and do some other things. It's a little manufacturing facility. It's no longer there, but they kept the smokestack. So just to let you see the area here, and I just wanted to get that up real quick. Mr. Byrne, spill your guts. That's your best way to stay safe and to help the country in the long run, and to put these evil people in the intelligence community, especially in the FBI, under more scrutiny. Out here for now. Thanks.